Everyone, I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have some more news involving heightened tensions with Venezuela as fears of a war skyrocket. We have seen a ton of actions been taken by the Trump administration as well as the Venezuelans trying to respond on their end as they fear a possible air campaign or invasion. And now Trump is rushing more assets into the region ahead of a potential strike against Nicolas Maduro, as well as another boat was targeted, although this one had a little bit of a twist with it. So we're going to get into exactly what happened, how it all went down, and where we go from here and what are the next steps. How is this all going to play out? We're going to find out here very, very, very soon. Before we get into it, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Comment with your thoughts below. What do you think? Do you want to see Trump take out Venezuela? Do you want to see Trump take out Maduro? Do you want to see strikes happen? Or do you think we should not get involved at all? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a single video. You have the best information on the web. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are open. Send me any information you have there. Now let's get into it. As we've talked about many, many, many times on this channel, the Trump administration is taking moves against the Maduro regime. Our problem is not with the good people of Venezuela. They live under the oppressive boot of Maduro, who is an absolute dictator of the highest order, who has allowed drugs and the most violent criminals out there to flow from Venezuela or through Venezuela up into America. And you have seen the consequences of that. We have dead Americans. We have cities on fire. We have communities that have been ripped apart thanks to drugs and criminals that have flowed into this country. That's not a political statement. That is just a fact. And I'm quite frankly not sure how anyone could disagree with that. So Trump has targeted multiple vessels, blew one out of the water. Another one got shot up after everyone on it was arrested. We have an armada of naval vessels off the coast of Venezuela, totaling roughly about 1,000 cruise missiles in total that they have at their disposal. So this situation is getting ready to continue to pop off in a big way. At the same time, Venezuelan fighter jets on at least two occasions harassed a U.S. naval ship in the region that is there doing drug interdictions and possibly positioned to strike the Maduro regime. Well, Trump is going to deal with that. Let's go ahead and throw this up on the screen. So this is from Reuters. It says U.S. F-35 seen landing in Puerto Rico amid Venezuela tensions. It says 5 U.S. F-35 aircraft, which of course are a highly advanced fifth-generation stealth fighter, were seen landing in Puerto Rico on Saturday after President Donald Trump last week ordered 10 of the stealth fighters to join a military buildup in the Caribbean to counter drug cartels amid rising tensions with Venezuela. The F-35s were seen landing at the Roosevelt Roads military base in Ceiba, Puerto Rico by Ricky Arduengo, I don't know, a contract photographer for Reuters. U.S. helicopters and Osprey aircraft, as well as other transport aircraft and military personnel, have been seen at the base in recent days. The sightings come after a surprise visit to Puerto Rico this week by U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, along with the top U.S. general, amid escalating tensions with Venezuela. Asked about the aircraft, a Pentagon duty officer said, "We have no force posture changes to announce currently." So they're not looking to announce news. They're not looking to kind of tip their cards. They're keeping their cards close to the chest. Says sources told Reuters last week that the Trump administration ordered the deployment of 10 F-35 jets to Puerto Rico to conduct operations against drug cartels. Here's where it gets a little dicey for me. You don't need F-35s to interdict boats. You don't need F-35s to blow boats up. You can do that with drones, helicopters, naval ships. F-35s are meant to defeat advanced radar systems. That's why they're stealth. They're meant to be an air domination platform, to fly in to hostile and contested airspace and dominate it. To me, this looks more like these F-35s are there to shoot down Venezuelan F-16s as well as potentially hit targets inside Venezuela. Drug boats are not that hard to blow up. They don't have advanced defense systems, right? So, again, worth thinking about. In announcing the plan last week to send more aircraft to the region, Trump said the United States was not talking about regime change in Venezuela. Last week, the U.S. military killed 11 people in a strike on a vessel from Venezuela, allegedly carrying illegal narcotics in the first known operation since the Trump administration's recent deployment of warships to the Southern Caribbean. So I'm going to pull this off the screen now. So like I said, F-35s are not meant to target drug boats. They're meant to target rival aircraft in contested airspace. They're meant to target on the ground positions that might have modern air defense systems. When it comes to Venezuela, roughly 60% of the Venezuelan airspace is completely undefended. They keep their air defense systems around Caracas and around wherever Maduro is. They don't keep them across the country like a lot of richer countries with more advanced military technology do. To me, the F-35s are a sign not of blowing up drug boats, but of directly targeting the Maduro regime. In fact, let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find this video for you. Let me see. Give me a second. If I can find where Trump was talking about that. Where is it? Here it is. All right. So I'm going to put this up on the screen for you. This is Trump making it clear they will shoot down Venezuelan jets if they have to.
Venezuela flies jets over U.S. naval vessels again? Well, I would say they're going to be in trouble. We'll let them know about that. We heard that happen, but it wasn't really over, not like they described. But I would say, General, if they do that, you have a choice of doing anything you want. Okay? If they fly in a dangerous position, I would say that you can, you or your captains can make the decision as to what they want to do. All right? Sure.
Sir, how close did they get? President, you said they didn't go over.
Say it.
How close did they get? You said the planes did not.
Well, I don't want to talk about that, but if they do put us in a dangerous position, they'll be shut down. Thank you very much.
So there's President Donald Trump making it crystal clear that Venezuelan jets will be shot down. Now, I'm going to put this up on the screen for you. We had another incident involving a boat coming from Venezuela. It says the Venezuelan government accused U.S. personnel of boarding and occupying a civilian fishing boat on Friday in the latest example of tensions as the U.S. carries out narco-terror operations in the Caribbean. A U.S. official told ABC News the Coast Guard personnel stationed aboard the U.S. Navy destroyer USS Jason Dunham searched the boat for drugs following a tip, but did not locate any. So there were no drugs on this boat specifically after it was boarded by U.S. naval personnel and held. It says Venezuelan's foreign ministry office claimed Saturday that the U.S. Navy deployed 18 personnel with long-range weapons who boarded and occupied the Venezuelan fishing vessel in waters within Venezuela's exclusive economic zone. The operations lacks any strategic proportionality and constitutes a direct provocation through an illegal use of excessive military means. The Venezuelans are accusing the U.S. A U.S. official with knowledge of the incident confirmed to ABC News that the Jason Dunham received information aboard the Venezuelan small craft to see if it was carrying drugs. And we have a little bit of video of that. I'll throw this up for you. This is from the Venezuelan boat. So those are the latest updates we have. We have stealth fighters rapidly being rushed to Puerto Rico, which is well within striking distance of Venezuela. I'm not buying the counter drug narrative at all. Again, you don't need stealth fighters to do that, not even close to it. Stealth fighters are not meant for that. They're meant to dominate the air and get into hostile contested airspace and defeat advanced radar systems. Again, all signs point to something big coming. They did board another boat, but like they said, didn't find anything. They got a tip, no drugs there. So that would be a dry hole target in sense. But man, we continue to ratchet this up. We continue to have more and more signs indicating something big is coming. I'm not sure anyone could disagree with that at this point. This situation is getting hot. It is getting hostile, and you can expect major developments as we continue. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this move from the Trump administration? Do you think the jets are actually going to be used to target boats? Or do you think the F-35s are there to target Venezuela? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Hit that bell. All notifications on. You won't miss a thing. Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. DMs are open. Send me any information you have there. I'll look into it. Until next time, I'll see you all.